Alright. I guess we are back once again on the account of accounts. One I've been working on for so long. Let's go. Alright. Back here at the Gobos. Hope you're all doing well. Okay. Champion scroll time. As you all know, I recently unlocked champion scrolls. And I'm trying to hunt for some of them. And this is the risky edition because I'm also gonna hunt a few ones that I can get in the wilderness. Which would be interesting. And Sean the sheep. 52 months already. Time flies. Thank you, man. And Anthony, good to see you again. He says, time for the good juju. Yes, indeed. We need that good juju. Thank you very much, Anthony. Because today I want to get a drop. I am 3,000 goblin kills in. Not a single champion scroll, of course. Oh shit. The mic is apparently not doing well. Okay, we're doing good now. I think I slapped the gate on a bit too hard. Mic word, edit again. Okay, I think we're good. I overcorrected a bit because of the thumping sounds last stream. It was a bit too sensitive. But Sean the Sheep, again with the little sub-train. Thank you very much. Always good to have some more channel members. The man does know how to treat a lady. If I do say so. Oh, you love that little cheap swill sound. Thanks, man. Thank you if you got one. Nice, nice, nice. In honor of Sean's sacrifice, I shall now be open to you. And actually show you my log for the champion scrolls. What the fuck is it called? I don't know where it actually is found. The champion scrolls log. Maybe search champion scroll. Champions challenge. Here we go. So I got the giant one. Imp one. Skeleton and zombie one. There I can't get the ghoul one. I can get the goblin one. I still need the hobgoblin one. Lesser demon I can't get, but I can get also not a joker. So it's goblin. I'm kind of confused. Goblin, hobgoblin, and where the fuck is it? Oh, earth warrior. It was the first one. Okay, so earth warrior, goblin, and hobgoblin. And Reese Bender, 56 months. Jeez, it's a long time, long time supporter. Almost 5 years of this shit. Yeah, that's true. Whoa, hard to think of this, and we're not even close to done. Yeah, still a long way to go. Because one day I have to complete RuneScape one chunk at a time. And as they just doubled the amount of chunks in the world with sailing, it might still take a while. Though I am kind of confident that when I get close to maxed, that the skilling challenges will of course get tiny or non-existent, and then I can just unlock chunk after chunk after chunk. Still have to do a video on sailing. I'm working on that today. To explain everything and my findings. There are some interesting things about it. would be cool if I actually got a Goblin champion scroll here. Then he hits 12 bosses in a row. Wouldn't be the worst. Depends on the bosses. Some bosses I could knock out pretty fast, but Slayer bosses or something, those might take a while. A lot of bosses shouldn't be too hard. Like all the wilderness bosses except for, I guess KBD right now, because I don't have an anti-dragon shield. So that might be kind of hard, but the other wilderness bosses wouldn't be too hard. God Wars dungeon bosses would be kind of hard, because they have ridiculous drop rates for the pets, like 1 in 5,000. Which is like a little relic of early old school. Because they didn't really think that, yeah, anyone would actually go for the pets. Just thought that some people would get them randomly while doing it. Pretty unhandy decision from Jagex. God Wars dungeon with current gear, please. Well, that might happen. Might very well happen. Although God Wars dungeon would have some of the greatest upgrades that I can get in the vicinity of my chunks. Okay. It would be so cool if I actually got a little bit of a champion scroll right now. I'm killing loads of them, so should happen at some point. I haven't gotten one on stream yet. Did some of the more annoying ones I did off stream. Like Skeleton, I didn't really have a good spot. So yeah, it was just a lot of waiting. So I spared you all that slog. Zombie was also kind of annoying. So I kept getting attacked by flesh crawlers. Don't end stream until you get a scroll yet. Well, there are... At Goblins there's good chances, but I'm gonna leave the up to you which monster we're killing next, so... It's up to you. I'm gonna drop a poll in 10 minutes or something. And then we'll see. But yeah. It is a nice little break from the 99 runecraft grind. I'm almost halfway done. But I still need a shitload of essence. Yeah, it's not easy. It is not easy. I am getting loads of other supplies though, so that's nice. Like prayer potions, runes, ammo, gems. Which will all help in the future. Oh, and of course seeds. I was running out of good seeds. Okay. 100 kills in, nothing. I demand a champion scroll. Could you imagine killing 1 million goblins in Lumbridge? That would make a good thumbnail. Like I said, I get one this stream. Yeah, today I spent the whole day testing sailing. Not on this account because I only have like this little part of the ocean unlocked. Main account. And I did make some interesting discoveries. They're gonna be good for the future. Oh yeah, I am gonna get 200 mil ranged one of these days if this continues, these little idiotic grinds. Can you purchase the sailing cape without completing the quest? No. Well, you can, but chunk-wise it wouldn't work. I'll explain that in a video. But you can do it, but not on a chunk account. That doesn't make sense. But I'm not dry yet on goblins. Did go dry on almost all of the others though. I've not been very lucky with the champion scrolling. So I'm hoping I actually get spooned on one of them. Of course, you never know. An emerald. That's actually pretty good. I need emeralds. I'm out. And like getting them at the gem trader in Algorit is kind of annoying. I'm broke word. I don't have gems. Right, I'm gonna drop a little poll now. What champion scroll are we gonna get next? I'm very interested to see which one is gonna win. Oh, I spelled it hobgoblin. I'm gonna kill mind goblins. I think that's actually a better name than a hobgoblin. Hobo goblin. Well, I think they're all hobos, except for these ones. These have a house. The other ones are bums. I do want to remind you guys that there is no Wyvern champion scroll. I just had to put in another option. Goblin is scoring low. You guys don't want to see this rifting goblin action? goblins have I killed? 3,200. So, not too many, let's say. A cannon would be nice, but yeah, of course I don't have that. And the poll has ended. What has won? Hobgoblin. Alright. So I'm gonna have to go to the wilderness. Because that is the best spot for killing hobgoblins. Oh shit. My coffee machine is making noise. I hope you guys can't hear that. Yeah, this is the reckless stream. The reckless champion scroll stream. So let's be reckless. Okay, let's take this off. Oh, I forgot to make this the first. Oh. My clicks are very much off. Okay, we're going for hobgoblins. Alright. I do have to walk all the way around. What else do I need? Probably some prayer pots. And shark's definitely gonna be handy. Other than that, let's just go. As long as I don't get skulled, I don't lose the grass. I will, however, lose all the ether it has. Which is kind of the shitty thing about the crossbow. Yeah, I'm saving up a lot of prayer potions from wyverns. So I might need them. I still have not unlocked herb lore. Okay, I'm gonna have to walk for a bit. Don't wanna run out of run. Oh shit, I didn't update the Streamlabs command, so it still says giant and skeleton and zombie, but I already have those. So you had to cough for a bit. Okay. The music in the wilderness is kind of sad, but they're all bangers. I remember pooping myself as a child, running around in the wilderness. And I remember that I was an adult, and I was still pooping myself in the wilderness. Some things never change. Reason I'm doing hobgoblins in the wilderness is because it's more fun on stream. And also I get the crossbow effect. So a lot more damage and accuracy because it's in the wilderness. And also there are a lot more here at the mine. The Deep Wilderness Mine. Is it called the Deep Wilderness Mine? The Hobgoblin Mine I always called it, but should get there in a bit. Okay, yeah, let's go. Oh Lord. This might be a bad idea. There it is. Are these aggressive though? Yes, these are aggressive actually. That's nice. It isn't multi-year though. which is probably good from a PKing standpoint. Oh yeah. Ripping through these. Hobgoblins, what did I say? If I do get PK'd, I can run into the Revenant caves, but it's probably not a big help. Yeah. Ah shit, I should have taken bind sacks. I totally forgot. Ah, it's fucking dumb. Chances of me getting murked here are high. Something you have to know about me is that I am actually a dumbass. So you might want to keep that in mind. Hey, Limpert root. Good stuff. Oh yeah, I also forgot about the blighted supplies. Oh well. As soon as I just get out of my comfort zone, I get a lobotomy and I forget everything. I spent like 6 months in the wildy with the Revenant caves and I already forgot everything. Yeah, it is a reckless stream, so better be reckless. Did I kill any before the stream? No, 30 hobgoblins. This is the first time I'm actually killing them. Very curious to see if I actually get lucky. That would be great. You're not a dumbass, you're an idiot savant. Thanks. It's the highest praise I'm gonna get today, I think. I think you can't do like boxing anymore of these hobgoblins. Back in the day, that was how a lot of people escaped these. Escaped from PKers here. I think they actually patched like boxing monsters. Not patched, just gave PKers a leg up. I do hope that champion scrolls are kept on death. Otherwise I might have a problem. Oh boy. One hit. One hitting hobgoblins. Back in the day this would have been an achievement. Actually gonna... I have enough Limport roots. I know it's weird to say, but Limport has enough Limports. I think I have 20,000 now. Should be enough for a bit. Come on. Oh, Lord. It is the day of reckless word. Misclicks. I don't want chaos rules. kind of spread out here. Although hobgoblins almost always are. Except on that peninsula. Peninsula? I don't know how to say. By the crafting guild. I don't have access to the crafting guild. Crafting guild would have been amazing with this junk. Imagine like banking at the chest there. Giving me a stiff word. Just thinking about it. But I am cursed with the Warriors Guild bank. Although the alternative was also not great. What scrolls do you have left to go? 3. Goblin, hobgoblin, and giant. Okay. I'm not feeling it yet. Not feeling like champion scroll vibes. Something has to change. I don't feel the juju. There's bad juju in the air here. I'm in fact not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. This must be murking your ether stack. No, I have 700,000 in the bank, and I could probably get like a mil more if I chisel my totems. An emerald. So yeah, not too bad. If I die with the bow, I might lose a couple of thousand. Come on. Do you have enough totems to buy the gold sink? Oh yeah, I could... I have over 300 mil in the bank. I think that's enough to deck out your entire house with the highest stuff. I calculated that a while back. I think it's enough. 100 mil for the gold sink. Oh wait, 300 mil is enough if you don't do the stack of coins. Because the stack of coins, the cape rack and the decorative totem stand are all level 80 construction. So I guess that's just dealer's choice what you get. I kind of want to like drop 100 mil on that stupid thing. Just for the hell of it. At the end of the Wyvern grind I probably can get another 60 mil, so it should be pretty close. Yeah, the account is getting kinda rich. I haven't even done much bossing. I think I've green-locked 5 bosses. Giant Mole, Obor by Roveta, Titans, and that's it, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, Crazy Archaeologist, but that's hardly a boss. Q is famous for money making, indeed. Well, I did get a lot of useful stuff that I still use today. Loads of seeds and herbs. Almost all my toad flax comes from KQ. Not that I can use it yet, but just to illustrate the point. Oh yeah, Scurious. I also killed Scurious. That was also a boss I did. Hardly remember it. It was really fast to greenlock that. Interesting boss. I did not mind it. Yeah, the other wilderness bosses would be pretty chill, I think. except for the whole PKer thing. I can't do the... I don't know what you call it, like the child versions, the junior bosses. Like RTO, Fation Jr. and Spindle. Because you need a medium wilderness diary, and I am not even close to completing that. Or the easy one. I still have not completed a single tier of any diary. And we're 6 years later in the account. I started this account in March 2019. I only recently actually unlocked the Champions Guild. Now that's a good YouTube title. Took 6 years to unlock the Champions Guild. You would click on that. You know you would. Okay, we are 120 in. It's going as fast as I'd hoped. But still a lot faster than doing this in Varrock sewers. Gameplay time, 540 days or something. Pretty long. Although I don't play as much as the other nerds log in. While I do, this is the only gay I play. Gay? Whoa! Jesus Christ. The only gay I play. No, the only game I play. I'm gonna start over. I just came out of the closet, I think. I don't know. But this is the only game I play. But in the weekends I sometimes like to do other stuff. Yeah, Freudian slip. Oh my god. Well, if I were to like men, I'd be in good company here. I've seen my analytics. 99.2% male. Sausage Party, the channel. That is the Limport channel. Only girls who like OSRs are, like me, cursed or blessed with severe odds. Moderate to severe odds. No luck yet. I am hoping I can get a little scroll. But I've been disappointed before. Oh man. RNGesus, smile upon me for once. Let me get a little bit spooned on a champion scroll. I'm gonna have to drop these limports. I'm sorry, my friends. But the irrits are more important. Someone said at the beginning of the stream, kind of forgot your name, sorry, that it's crazy that I still have not unlocked a single lesser demon. But yeah, it's true. I did a little bit of testing with the family crest demon. Chronozone. If it dropped a Lesser Demon Champion Scroll. But apparently it doesn't. I did not kill 5,000 of them, but it does not drop the Champion Scroll. Also doesn't count as a Lesser Demon. Or as a Greater Demon, so I don't know what the fuck it is. It's just not flagged as something, I guess. Although, until a few years ago, Champion Scroll hunting was fucked, man. A lot of the monsters, like goblins or certain skeletons and zombies, did not actually drop the Champion Scroll. Chronozone is a medium demon. Yeah, I like that. Come on. Imagine farming Wizard Tower Demon for Champion Scroll. Wouldn't be the worst thing I've done. At least you wouldn't have to bring food. There are more places. I think the closest one is the Wizard's Tower or the... I think... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Wilderness Slayer Cave has lesser demons. And I'm pretty sure you don't have to be on task to kill them. Only the Necreals and Jellies and stuff. You have to be on raid. Did a lot of research on the Wilderness Slayer Cave because I really want that chunk. Ah, that would solve Slayer for me. Well, it would still be hard, but a lot less hard. Actually, 2 Slayer monsters that are not trash. Come on. I love it when I one-hit them. I live for it. They kinda look a bit like me. Hunched over. Raggedy-ass clothes. They probably have stinky chairs. Disgusting creatures. Wasting so many beginner clues. Man, fuck beginner clues. All my homies hate beginner clues. Beginner clues are trash. This is a chunk account, not a clue scroll account. You have to complete RuneScape 1 chunk at a time, not a clue at a time. Let me check how many kills. 200 kills. Oh boy. Well, I am not getting harassed by PKers, so that's nice. Knock on wood, but... yeah, I'm not seeing that an old-timey champion scroll. What's weird, the Champions Scroll, the Champions Challenge game, like where you hunt the clue scrolls for, The monsters there are extremely weak. Like, none of them are like over level 60. Except for the lesser demon or something. So yeah. It's just such a anticlimactic thing. Yeah, you hunt this extremely rare drop, 1 in 5,000 for champion scroll. And then yeah, the fight itself takes not even a minute. Such a weird minigame. Although the cape is very Gucci. I would like it. Or do you think you'll complete every chunk one day? Kinda depends on... right now I cannot keep up with the amount of content that gets added. That is kind of my problem. I just get stuck in skilling grind after skilling grind. Adding a new skill didn't help. Yeah, I just get mired in that kind of bullshit. I never get to like grind out bosses or something. That's gonna be the final hurdle. And they're also... they're dropping like 4 bosses a year, at least. What am I saying? Probably more. It is hard to keep up, very hard. But I've said this before, I think it's gonna be good when I complete all skills. Yeah, this is a skill issue. If I complete all skills, I might have a chance of actually gaining on the updates. The extremely hard bosses like the Desert Treasure 2 bosses and stuff, I can only do if I actually unlock like the whole map. So that's kind of the issue. Or like Forkath. Also, you need to go to Kazari Jungle and all those far off chunks. So those will be like the last hurdles on the account. Those really difficult quest bosses. Phantom Moshpa, that sort of things. But yeah, the regular old-timey bosses like God Wars Dungeon and Corp, that's gonna be the next big thing after getting through all the skilling things. All the skilling. If I get a Saw Prayer resolved, I can grind crafting I can grind out in like a week. Herblore I almost have banked. I think I need a couple of secondaries. But I can farm those pretty easily, I think. Except for Mort Meyer fungus. I need to unlock Mortania for that. Fire making, extremely easy. Can knock that out in a week. Probably. Maybe even a few days, I don't know. I do have a lot of magic locks without really any use. Yeah, that leaves kind of Hunter. I don't have a Hunter method except for Implinks. And going back there to Puro would suck. So the Hunter cape is extremely far off. So I probably wouldn't have to do that. Except if I got like the max cape. If I get the max cape and I actually have Slayer and Herblore unlocked and Sailing, then Hunter might be a problem. And yeah, Sailing. It's gonna be a whole different beast. Really, it was kinda lame that I just put the Sailing cape on the Pandemonium. But it couldn't be helped. Jackass couldn't help himself, those lazy bastards. Are all the Turbo Sweat OSRS players Dutch? Are they? I don't think so. A lot of sweaty nerds from the good old US and A. Showing is Dutch. Yeah, but that's just one. And me and Verf. Don't know any more really. None that spring to mind right now. God damn it. Where is the champion scroll? Need that good juju. Otherwise I'm never getting it. Come on. Imp, what happens if you roll corp? Do you just end the account? If something is impossible, I have to backlog it. And right now, I don't think it's possible to get a corp kill with my shit gear. But some things might change. I might get a... Chunk rolling might get weird and I get like 1,000,000 Koran chunks and I get all the way to the shamans for the Dragon Warhammer. That could happen. Very unlikely, but it could happen. More likely, I get a BGS first. Which also drains defense with the special attack. So there are ways that I can defeat it. God Wars Dungeon would also give the Zamorak Spear. Which I think is pretty good at Corp. Making it into a Hasta would be... Hesta? Uh-oh! Shit. Salad ropes. I'm getting salad roped. Aha! What a weak attempt. Hang on 1 second. I have to change worlds. I am the Grandmaster of RuneScape. Never forget that. There we go. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Oh yeah, there we are. That was not even a serious attempt. I'm used to guys with infernal capes in the Revenant caves. Compared to that, salad ropes don't stand a chance. Yeah, I can fight hobgoblins somewhere else. But this is the reckless stream. So we do it in the wilderness, where salad ropers are parked around every corner. We have 70,000 law runes now. I think I'm good for a bit. But I still picked them up. This account has turned me into a RuneScape hoarder. It is a problem. First chunk I even hoarded Guams. I hoarded talismans, I hoarded everything. Except for bones. I don't want to pick up bones. They give me arthritis. Yeah, I've saved the wilderness ones for last. Because I realized that if you do it on stream, you get that insane streamer luck. Jagex flips a switch at Jagex HQ. You get extreme luck. So I need to use that. So I'm very much convinced I'm getting that champion scroll any minute now. I think there's nothing that can go wrong. Just waiting for the end of the stream for you to reveal you already have the scroll. Oh, you guys don't trust me anymore. You don't trust me for an inch, but I actually showed the collection log at the start of the stream. And I promised I did not use stream magic to make it appear like I had. Didn't have them. I promise. AI live edits, yeah. That would be actually kinda fucking cool if you could do that. I could fake drops every 10 minutes. And then at the end reveal, no, we got dry as shit. Don't think that would work though. Okay. God damn it. These sons of bitches don't seem to be giving me anything. Crossbow is doing good work though. Yeah. So unlucky. I'm gonna reveal to you that I only got the skeleton champion scroll under the drop rate. All of the other ones I went, yeah, pretty high above it. But not above 10,000, I think. So I'm not lucky, but I'm definitely not super unlucky. But I just can't seem to get spooned. How many skeletal wyverns did I kill? 14k, I think. But I was runecrafting, so I couldn't do a lot of kills. No, I killed a lot more, by the way, but the loot tracker got fucked a while back. And now it doesn't show all of the kills. Missing like 5,000 or something. Come on. How many time left on this chunk? I don't know. It's a full chunk. Lots to do. If only I had gotten Soul Wars first, I could have gotten a lot of essence. But I didn't. And now Soul Wars is very far away. Also, why would I want Soul Wars? They nerfed the shit out of the drops. Because it's only farmed by bots. Bots fucking ruin everything, man. In LMS they also now... LMS is Last Man Standing, by the way, if you don't know. They now have Terminator bots that can out-PK a lot of people, so it's just fucked. And the Wyvern Caves are also infested. Gonna eat a shark. Infested with these bots. You have to use like the 2000 worlds. God damn it. Yes, this is the side of the account that you guys don't often see. It's just me sitting in a chair clicking hobgoblins for 100 hours. But yeah, it is what has to be done. To complete RuneScape one chunk at a time. Come on. We are now on almost 400 hobgoblins. It's not enough, it's not enough. Oh shit, I should have taken a looting bag. This is the reckless stream. Very, very unprepared. Why did I take my looting bag? SMH my head. Certainly get spooned at Revenant Hobgoblins. My man, there is no fucking way that I'm entering the Revenant Goon Caves in this lifetime. I am fucking sick of those things. God. I hate that place. This is the worst place in all of RuneScape and I will die on that hill. Oh man, all the assholes and people that scream at you gather in all in one place. I have learned so many slurs in those 6 months. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I can begin like a slur dictionary now and know them all. Yeah, Revenant Caves did not vibe with the odds. The drop rates were just so ridiculously high, even skulled. So that did not work for me. But yeah, we're out of there. And now the weapons are pretty handy, I guess. Nature runes are nice though, I'm running out of those. I can't buy most runes. Can't buy blood runes or law runes or nature runes or cosmic runes. But I can make cosmic runes, so that's good, I think. Although a little tedious. Come on. Come on. I need that good juju for the scroll. Would be cool if these guys didn't actually drop the champion scroll. Okay, I'm gonna have to bank a bit. Maybe get some better shit. There's kind of a problem with the region locker GPU. Oh, that's a skilled guy. We have to go this way. think, at least. Okay. I don't have a glory, so I can't teleport from level 30. To go all the way to level 20. Come on. Okay, let us see. Let's see what we want to hunt next. Let me put this in. Or okay, let's see what we want to do. Oh, by the way, I'm sitting on old squeaky, so you might hear my old rusty chair. It is infused with all kinds of nice smells. Oops. Let's actually get some blighted stuff. Low on blighted restores. I might not need them, because we might go to regular gobos. Gives me time to do a little farm run, which is always nice, very zen. What's the favorite smell on old rusty chair? Very old cheap swill is infused in the seat. Because you know, after 6 cheap swills, your motor skills kind of give out, so yeah, things fall. You guys should see my room. It's not too bad, but I'm very, very particular. I'm using 2 rolled up socks for my wrist, to support my wrist, instead of one of those mouse mats, which is one of the reasons I don't have a face cam. That and my greasy mug. Also the chair is falling apart. This is actually old rusty chair type 2. The first one I had to leave in the old house because it was crusted to the ground. I had to use a chisel to get it off, but it just wouldn't budge. Mark wants my opinion on something extreme related. Of course, of course. Also, we're going for the old Earth Warriors. What do I want? I want these. Anything else? Some anglerfish. Those are good. Some more of these, maybe. And my looting bag. I think we're actually prepared and not as reckless now. Okay, let's go. Actually getting a lot of use out of the Skull Scepter. Okay, Mark's question is, if you had a chunk goal of 95 cooking to make a partial summer pie, because you have a strawberry in a pie dish, cooking method of 12k XP an hour, would you do 95 cooking for partial? To tell you the truth, when starting the account, I never thought about it. So I did not do that, I think. Yeah, I never did it, but I'm pretty sure that I never had a cooking apple. Or do you have to put the strawberry in first? Yeah, so I guess I could have done that, but I wasn't really aware of it. Would I have done it? I don't know. Maybe. It is an interesting conundrum. I don't think you should do partials because you're not unlocking anything new. I guess. It is a slippery slope. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'm currently killing 170k chickens to make a partial pie. Jesus. Yeah, that's a more recent discovery, those partial pies. I never really thought about those. Ah, there is a man here. So it might not be handy to actually do it here. Oh, he's gone. Okay, I guess we're good. I'm too deep. I'm in too deep. I'm at 65k. Why are you asking me then? You made up your mind. Alright, yeah, it's a weird one. When I was doing all that stuff, we were in the chunking dark ages, I guess. It was 2020. But there's new extreme accounts cropping up each day, I guess. Each week, more like. But yeah. Yeah, there was really a chunk dark ages. I was there in my caveman attire doing a very rudimentary video. For some reason you guys watched it. Life is funny sometimes. Agile Tom bullied me into doing it. Oh. That mad lad. What a rowdy motherfucker. Okay, how deep am I actually? 309 Earth Warriors. So not too many, but definitely some. Now I think about it, in the first chunk I did like chopped onions, cooked onions, I don't know what it's called again. But that is also a partial item. Because you combine that to make some cooking dish that is very complicated for no reason. So that you might consider that a partial item, though it does not feel the same because you can actually eat it. Like a partial pie, you can do shit with that. Limp, I've got a doctor's appointment, but I don't want to miss the stream. Don't go, man. The doctor is a dangerous place. Like one time I went to the doctor and he said He wanted to prostrate me or something. Prostrate exam, I don't know. And then I had to bend over on his desk and I felt something, you know. The next thing I knew, he was holding 2 hands in front of my face. So it was a kind of a traumatic experience. Don't go to the doctor. And he said that I had to stop eating Indian food. But I ignored that advice. Oh no. I did pass the exam, yes, with flying colors. Oh my lord. What a depressing little music. Let's do something nicer, like Dwarf Team. OG classic. Yeah, Mark, the more I think about it, I think partial items should be required. I guess. Probably true. Summer pie sucks though. 95 cooking, that's insane. Okay. Limp account ruined again. No, I think not. Because before I got a strawberry, I think I already was pretty high in the cooking level department. Because I got an insane amount of grapes from Calvite Queen, which I made into wine. I don't know if you can remember the video, but I was getting insane XP drops from over 1 million XP or something. KQ drops for some reason an insane amount of grapes, and I wanted a high cooking level. So I don't say account is ruined, because I definitely had the level. But this was long ago. Talking about 2021, maybe. In the the Chunk Dark Ages. Are you going to do sailing? Not yet, my man. I do not have the chunks. But later we're gonna do it. It's gonna be a pain though, I think. Pretty much. I'm hoping there's some way I can get a good training method. But probably not. Like the only great way of training sailing with good XP rates is Barracuda trials, which is probably not gonna happen. Or salvaging. But there are only shit salvaging spots near the pandemonium. Trimming sails to 99. Ooh, riveting content. Now this dwarf team is annoying me. She sent the Xmas. Nice. Okay. Do you have to unlock every single ocean chunk? Yes! What do you not understand? Every chunk! Complete RuneScape one chunk at a time. We need everything, my man. The entire overworld needs to be unlocked. And the entire underworld by proxy. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be the greatest chunk account in the history of chunk accounts. And unless some even bigger nerd than me catches up to me, I shall be the first to complete RuneScape one chunk at a time. There can be no bigger nerd indeed. Rip Chunkus lad. Yeah, that's a regular chunk, man. There have been a dozen of people who have completed RuneScape one chunk at a time on a regular chunk, man. At least I believe so. I know of at least 2. But this is extreme chunk, man. We do everything. Skill cave, pets, your mother's thigh hairs. I don't know. Come on. Still no luck. Why did it have to be Earth Warriors? Some of these monsters that drop like champion scrolls are some random ass monsters. Like, why Earth Warriors? Why not like, I don't know, name an iconic RuneScape monster. Why not fucking Abyssal Demons or something? I don't know. Some whack ass monsters drop these scrolls. Like giants I understand, but Earth Warriors and imps? Come on. Olympus, I'm not gonna stream an entire 9-tier star. That's some shit ass content. You don't even have to click. You can just go and like sit on the toilet and process all the curry you ate. We have had some nice spread of monsters. We started with goblins, then hobgoblins, and now these little assholes. And I haven't been on the receiving end of any PKing, which is always nice. Sometimes I even forget I'm in the wilderness. It's only level 9. I could be out of here in one click. My inner noob gets so mad when you don't pick up coins. My man, I am loaded. I don't need these little tiny amounts of coins. I have money coming out of my asshole. It's insane. Green logging rafts made me a millionaire. Bank is worth 2 billion gold. Which I don't know about you, but that's probably pretty high for an Iron Man that has never really done any bossing. Any serious bossing. I know with 2 T-bows you could be at 3 bill, but other than that... Does the Christmas event this year require you to leave your chunks? I think I can do it this year, but I'm not 100% sure. I do have Ferox Square unlocked. If you need to go into the palace or... No, if you need to go into the palace, then I can't. Otherwise I'm good. But I haven't done it yet. Captain Riddle asks me, which raid would you want to unlock first? Well, of course that would be Raid Shadow Legends. Please click my code to get 10% off your new bullshit ass item. I don't fucking know. No, Cox would be good, but that's far off. Come on. Are you skilled at any raids? I have not done a single raid in my life. You have to understand that I've only really been playing this account and a little alt account last 2 years for the alt. And yeah, when I started this account, I think they had just released Theater of Blood a year earlier. I think it's 2018 when they released Theater of Blood. I'm not sure. Why no Ring of Wealth? I am wealthy enough. I don't need a Ring of Wealth. Also because it's a very hard word for me to say. If you are Dutch, all the motor skills in your mouth don't work. And you can't say those words. TH sounds are too hard. That's why I avoid the number that comes after 2 and before 4. Yeah, I did not get spooned a single clue scroll. Very sucky. Hey, another Raynar. Those are good. Although, I'm starting to get a little bit too much Raynars. Pretty soon I'm gonna have 20k Raynar weeds. And I still have, at the end of the Wyvern grind, over 2000 seeds. I don't have enough Snape grass to yeah, make them all into potions later. So I'm probably gonna have to like grow snapdragons, toadflax maybe. No, I don't have toadflax seeds. The other one, which I do not remember. Aventos, that's it. My god. Come on. But still no scroll. Don't get it soon, I don't want to live anymore. So running out of charges on the bow. Going quite fast at Earth Warriors. They do damage me now and again. I should probably be playing Sharp Eye. That should speed this up a little bit. Forgot about that. I've started doing that more, just doing one of these prayers whenever I'm doing low level monsters. It does help a bit and they don't drain very fast. Once every 36 seconds. And you still get a 5% boost. You know, I could leave this on for an hour and it would just be one full prayer bar. Which is nice. I can finally afford that now that I actually have a decent income of prayer potions. Hoping at the end of the old Wyvern grind I have 400 prayer potions. 400, I mean 4,000. Yes. That would be very nice. And I don't actually need Herblore for a bit. And if I get absolutely ass blasted with God Wars Dungeon or all the Wilderness Slayer bosses, I am good on potions. Although I'm not expecting to get God Wars Dungeon anytime soon. It's quite a way off and a very specific path. Is the spot next to crafting guild with snape grass on the ground close to being unlocked? Yes, just one chunk, but yeah, you do have to roll it. There are some chunks that I have had as unlockable for 4 years, I think. Like the hunter spot next to Uzer, where you do the golem quest, has been unlockable for 4 years, I think. Close to that. And I still haven't gotten it. Until like, I want to say 1.5 years ago, I still had the chunk unlockable right next to Lumber's Castle. So it was unlockable from the very start of the account. I finally got it and then it was not very useful anymore. Though I could get some opals from hem members, that was nice. Chunking with random rolling is wild. You never know what you're gonna get. How many PKs at Earth Warriors? 0. Well, 2 guys did try one time, I think last stream, but they did not succeed. Of course, this is level 8 wilderness, so there's not gonna be a lot of PKers. Mushroom spore. Interesting. I have a lot of those. Really useless. No reason how much you're risking. Don't think a lot. There are charges in the crossbow. Let's see, how much would those be worth? I think quite a bit. I am risking 300k. So that is not devastating. That's actually a lot. Like, you need 1,000 in the boat for it actually to function. So that's already like 150k. Just to get it to work, and then you need actually need charges. Holy shit. I lost so much money in the Revenant Caves. Makes me sick. Were you asked to join Gillinor games? No, I did one pre-game once. I was very bad and he never asked me again. Which is fine. It's his little thing. I'm still coping and seething over refs, yes. I will never let it go. It still pisses me off how much that sucked. I would rather do another lumber chunk than actually do that. And I mean that. Come on. $3,000k kills with the safe spot patch to rest again. Well, with my current gear, I would probably do pretty well against KQ. At least, if you can't trap it anymore, then I'd get fucking murked. Come on. Doesn't seem that we're getting lucky today. Oh, 430 of these bad boys, but still nothing. Yeah, hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. I need to keep a hope. We need hope and good juju. You guys know if you can get the little soup skilling pad for sailing from trimming sails? Because that would be pretty cool. I could get the pad without ever doing the Pandemonium quest. Probably disabled in the quest boat. Which I just love that they added another quest in front of a new skill. I hate that they lock Herblore behind the quest. So stupid, but yeah. Can't be helped, it is what it is. But you can get the pet from trimming sails. Would be cool. Someone got a pet at 10 XP. That couldn't be me, I'm not that lucky. As you can see, demonstrated by my champion scroll luck. Yeah, Drowdic Ritual is a very stupid quest. I was the dictator of Jagex, I would remove it as a requirement for Herblore. Well, no, I would remove it as a requirement from lamping the skill. So you could lamp the skill even if you don't have the quest. So practically you still need to do the quest, but if you really don't want to, like if you're area locked like me, you could lamp it pretty slowly to level 3. That would be cool, but that's not happening. If I want to get hard, I'm looking at my skill tab. So much work, but it's been worth it. I am very close to getting nasty skills out of the way. People keep forgetting, but farming was a huge problem for me back in the day. In some little way, I did get spooned by getting the backed plant grind. It boosted me by like 6 mil farming XP. Removing farming as a difficult task. Yeah, the potato cactus, man. I used to farm those, it sucked. Oh, I have to cough for a bit, sorry. I always turn the mic off when I have to cough, but now I gave it a whack. I think years of abusing cheap swill has casually destroyed my motor skills. And that is the reason why I can't do Inferno. Or Royal Titans, or Giant Mole, or Insert Boss. No, I think if I put my mind to it, I could learn raids and Inferno. Maybe even practice it on a regular account first, who knows. Shouldn't be too hard, especially Tombs of a Masket does not look very hard actually. If you want to be ultra sweat nerd with the perfect ticks, yeah, then it's kind of hard, but Inferno seems a lot harder, especially with shit gear. Gonna learn raid without F keys. Yes, fuck F keys. The only place I'm willing to do F keys for is Inferno. I'm 100% confident you could do all PVM content after a lot of practice. Yeah, it's not open heart surgery, it's a video game. I can figure it out. I have done hard things in my life. I once opened a bra with one hand. Yes. How cool is that? Hey. I wasn't the one wearing it. Uncle Jeffrey was wearing it. I can still feel his cold hands. Did make a man out of me though, so I'm very thankful for that. I'm gonna get off this, it's getting weird. That was a joke, by the way. I don't even have an Uncle Jeffrey. Jeffrey is just a village idiot. Where I was born. I was born in one of those small villages where you still have a village idiot. It's actually true. He was a fun guy. It was not Jeffy Abbey. Uncle Jeffy Happy with his gold fingers. Please do not search for the term limp word when the Epstein files get released. It's all a hoax. Toad flags, oh my god. The best seed. Almost 500 kills, but nothing. Sad. Very sad boy. Why not? Why not just give me the drop? So mean. I say this a lot, but it would be so cool to finally get a drop on stream. I never get those. Of course I don't stream too much. Probably because of the odds, but still, once would be nice. I think I got like a dragon chain body back in the day, but that's also years ago. I don't like this right now. There we go. Okay. I used to stream more, but usually I don't really have too much interesting stuff to stream. I don't really want to do like a 10-hour runecraft stream. She wants something with like bossing content would be nice. I don't get that too often. And the bosses that I got were not the most interesting. I would hang out for 10-hour runecraft stream. Oh, you're more... I don't know. No, I would want to stream something that I would want to watch. That's kind of the thing. Come on. Doesn't seem that the RNG is on my side. salad. Where is it? There we go. Hell yeah. You know what kind of pisses me off? I have a little bit of current unlocked, only the docks of Piscarilius. And it is impossible to walk from Piscarilius to Varlamore without actually doing the Children of the Sun quest. And you actually have to take the eagle to Varlamore before you can walk from Port Piscarilius, which really sucks. So I'm gonna have to do like a little teleport unlock right in the smack in the middle of Sivilla Fortis. It really sucks. Because I really like my chunks to be all coming from the same place, you know, just all locked together, not random patches with teleports. And you just get really jagged, weird chunk maps that don't make any sense. Which is why sailing is actually kind of nice, so I can, you know, just connect all these islands with sailing. Yeah, Colosseum is not too far away, just 2 chunks. No, 3 chunks, but Colosseum is not extremely hard. From what I've seen. It isn't easy, but it's no Inferno, you know? So I'm not terribly afraid of that, and the quiver is extremely good. Yeah, it just sucks that the chunks won't be nice and connected anymore, is what I'm saying. Can you sail to Varlamore? No, you also need to go with the eagle to sail there. That fucking sucks, man. Also, if I were to sail to Varlamore, Jesus Christ, that would be a while to actually get there. %100% harder than the Inferno. Okay. I don't think so. Yeah, you just kind of need a bit of luck and not too shit gear. If I did it right now, I would be very under-geared. I guess I really do need like an Armadale crossbow and stuff like that. Tassets would be nice. You know, stuff like that. Zemrak Spear, I don't know. Just something better than the goddamn rune crossbow would be fantastic. Like the rune crossbow is my friend, but at a certain point, like the honeymoon is over and it's just, yeah, it's garbage. I'm almost maxed. No, but I was almost maxed. So I need that little bit of shit. A little bit of extra. Also ignore this one herblore. You get what I mean. I have high skills. Okay. A snapegrass seed. Ooh. That is nice. Oops. Can check it right now. Okay. Check, did I get one? Yeah, 1. Okay, that's not too bad. Pretty good. Snape grass is something I do need. You know, they also need a champion scroll, but I'm not lucking out on that. 500 kills. And no scroll. What is this? This cannot continue. Did you get the hobgoblins one? No, I don't get anything. It is what it is, but oh damn, could be better. I am hitting pretty good though. Going to get in 5 kills, Pog. Kill 5. This is gonna be 4. Number that I cannot pronounce. Let's go number 2. If you are lying to me and the kill after this it's not a champion scroll, I shall be very mad. Sir. So you know. This is gonna be it. The scroll is here. You lied to me. Final warning, buddy. Don't lie to me anymore. About RNG. That's bad juju. We need good juju to actually get that goddamn drop. I think my downstairs neighbor is kind of concerned that I'm always talking to myself in English when I'm alone at home. She's a 70-year-old woman. She does not really get all this stuff. She's starting to look at me weird. Talk in Spanish then. Would if I could, but I'd say I can handle myself in English. Dutch is my mother tongue, of course, and yeah, Spanish is no hablar español. Not too great. And I can dirty talk in German, but that's kind of it. And I did get 3 years French in school, but I do not speak a single word of French. Great education system we have here. The best. Any Danish? No, that's a fake language. Does not exist. And Legos were not made by the Danish, but by those dastardly Swedes. But they didn't want to be responsible for all the Lego related foot injuries, so they created an entire country out of thin air to get all the lawsuits to go there instead of to Sweden. Yes. Truth word here. Giving you the best conspiracy theories. This side of the Mississippi. Come on. My weapon has only 50 charges. I spent like 300k in Revenant Ether and I now have nothing. Not a single champion scroll to wipe my ass with. I'm just here hunting colored toilet paper and it's just not giving me. Hey, who's this? Very suicidal man. And he just burned. Just burned like a Tibetan monk in a Chinese square. What the fuck? Yes, rest in peace, buddy. Come on. Lads, I don't think we're gonna get lucky today. It is sad. I have to announce the horrible truth. I don't. I'm out of charges. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, we managed to kill it. But that was it. Sad life. Well, I don't think I'll ever recover from this tragedy. But thank you very much for coming out. I am Limpward. And I'll see you later with a couple of videos, I think. Bye bye bye!